got a feeling.
It's George Ranch Longhorns Friday Night Lights 2014. The playoffs begin with bi-district featuring two state-ranked teams. The Elkins Knights, ranked number 8, take on the George Ranch Longhorns, ranked number 5 in the AP Final Poll. The game is played at TDECU Stadium at the University of Houston. George Ranch Longhorn Friday Night Lights 2014 is produced by Jerry Toots. Always believe. The Longhorns win the toss in the third of the second half. The Elkins Knights gets the ball. On the first play, number 3 breaks to the defensive line and races across midfield. 3 plays later, the Knights face a third down when number 3 gets the ball again, goes to the defensive line, and races down inside the 20. The Longhorn defense forces a 3rd and 6. The quarterback goes back for a pass, scrambles around, throws it, and the receiver is depleted by George Ranch Longhorn. The pass is incomplete, forcing a 4th down. The Knights go for a field goal. The snap is back, and it's good, but an illegal motion penalty moves the ball back 5 yards, and this time, the kick is short and left. No good. The Longhorns stop the Knights on their first possession. The Longhorns get the ball and mount a long drive all the way down to the 6-yard line, but face 4th and 1. The ball is snapped, the ball's handed off, but Darius Anderson's trapped in the backfield, and the Elkins Knights stop the Longhorns. The Knights take over the ball on about the 8-yard line. On first down, they run up the middle and get about 2 yards. On second down, the quarterback keeps the ball, runs to his left, but is tackled for a loss. And on third down, the ball is snapped. The quarterback runs up the middle, but is surrounded by Longhorns, forcing a 4th down and an Elkins punt. On the second play, after the punt, the Longhorns have the ball in the Elkins territory. Darius Anderson runs to his right and gets to the defense. Right around the corner and races down to about the 25-yard line. The Knights forces the Longhorns into a 3rd and 21. Timon hands off to Xavier Marks, who gets through the left side of the defense and races down and crosses the goal line. The Longhorns get on the scoreboard first. And the fans rejoice with the Longhorns score. The Longhorns line up for the extra point, and it is good. With 1:36 left in the first quarter, the Longhorns are on top 7-0. The Knights get the ball after the touchdown, down 7-0. Number 3 tries to run to his right, but is stopped by the Longhorns. On second down, the Knights try to throw the ball. The Elkins quarterback goes back. He runs to his right, scrambles, throws the ball, but it's incomplete. Facing 3rd and a braised bow. The Knights go back. The quarterback has no place to run and is sacked for a loss. The Longhorns force another 3 and out on the Knights. The second quarter starts with the Longhorns having the ball, facing a 3rd and 5. They try to run the ball to the right. The Longhorns running back is stopped and fumbles the ball, and the Knights recover inside their own territory. The Knights get the ball and drive inside the 20, but they're stopped by the Longhorns. They go for another field goal, but this time it is hooked to the left and no good. The Longhorns stop the Knights again. With about 8 minutes left in the second quarter, it's 7-0 Longhorns. The Knights, in desperate need of offense, force a Longhorn punt. On second and long, the quarterback connects on a slant route, giving the Knights a much-needed first down. The Knights continue to drive and get inside the 5-yard line. The ball is faked to number 24, who is crushed. But the Elkins quarterback keeps the ball and crosses the goal line. The Knights line up for the extra point, and it is good. The score is now tied all up at 7-7. With 3:39 left in the second quarter. The Longhorns get the ball after the Knights touchdown, but are forced to punt. The Knights take the ball and drop down to the 19-yard line. This field goal is attempted, but it's blocked by the Longhorns. As time ticks away at the second half, the Longhorns pick up the ball and try to advance it, but slide down to end the first half. The score is 7-7 at the end of the first half, with the Longhorns and Knights all knotted up. George Ranch Longhorn Friday Night Lights 2014 is sponsored by the George Ranch Longhorn Athletic Booster Club, making the athletes of George Ranch their best, the Athletic Booster Club, and the Longhorn Band, giving Friday Night Lights more power. It's the George Ranch Longhorn Band, and the Always Believe Scholarship, inspiring the students of George Ranch to always believe, the Always Believe Scholarship. The Longhorns get the ball to start the third quarter, but face a very pivotal 3rd and 5 play. Timon gets the ball, throws it to his right, a great catch, and whoop! A dodging tackle gives the Longhorns a first down. The Knights defense forces the Longhorns into another 3rd and 6. The Longhorns go back for the play. Timon fakes the handoff, runs up the middle, and has a wide open path to the end zone. The Longhorns score on their first possession of the third quarter and go up 13-7 over the Knights. The Longhorns line up for the extra point, and it is pushed to the right and is no good. The score is now Longhorns 13 and the Knights 7. The Knights get the ball down 13-7. A series of passes moves them into Longhorn territory when the quarterback keeps the ball and runs down inside the 10. With 7 minutes left in the third quarter, the Knights have the ball 3rd and 4 on the 4-yard line. The Knights quarterback gets the ball, goes to his right, and has a path to blockers and crosses the goal line. The Knights top the game. The extra point is down, and it is good. The Knights take the lead over the Longhorns 14-13 with 6 minutes, 55 seconds left in the third quarter. The Longhorns get the ball, get a first down, but then face a 3rd and 12 from about midfield. The Longhorns line up for the 3rd and 12 play. Timon goes back, throws a pass to his right, and it is complete for a Longhorn first down. 3 plays later, the Longhorns have the ball around the 20-yard line. Timon pitches it out to Xavier, who gets around the corner and whoop! Cuts back and crosses the goal line. The Longhorns score again and take the lead 19-14 over the Knights. And the fans rejoice with the Longhorn touchdown. The Longhorns line up for a 2-point conversion. A pitch to the right. Xavier goes dows across the goal line. The Longhorns now top over the Elkins Knights 21-14. The Knights get the ball, trailing 21-14. They face a 3rd and 15. The quarterback goes back for a pass, but runs down the field when the ball is stripped. The Longhorns recover the ball and have the ball in excellent position. 3 plays later, the Longhorns snap the ball. Timon takes the ball, runs to his right, almost falls down, keeps his balance, and goes across the goal line. The Longhorns go up 2 scores over the Knights and take a commanding 27-14 lead. Toronto comes in for the extra point, and it is G-double-O-D good. The Longhorns now take a 28-14 lead over the Knights as the rain comes down at TDECU Stadium. On the first play of the fourth quarter, the Knights have the ball down 2 scores. The Knights quarterback goes back for a pass, but is sacked by Kingsley Kiki. A huge sack by the Longhorn defensive lineman makes the Elkins Knights have a 3rd into White Oak Bow. The Elkins quarterback goes back for a pass, but is running for his life. He gets by the first line of wave of defenders, but is tackled. The Knights are forced to punt the ball. A great punt pins the Longhorns deep, but the Longhorns drive the ball to around midfield when Tamo Nolan breaks through the Knights line and is off to the races. The Longhorns now always believe and take a 34-14 lead over the Knights. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now Longhorns 35 and the Knights 14 with 8:17 left in the fourth quarter.
Let's go!
The Knights get the ball, trailing 3 touchdowns, move the ball to around field when the Knights quarterback launches the ball and connects. The ball is fumbled, but the receiver is ruled down on contact, and the Knights have the ball on the 3-yard line. The Longhorn defense doesn't allow a yard and makes the Knights face a 4th and 4 from their 4-yard line. The Knights go for it. The quarterback goes back, has nowhere to throw the ball, but breaks around the left corner and crosses the goal line. The Knights narrow the lead, 20-35. The extra point is no good off the upright, and that makes the score Longhorns 35 and the Knights 20 with 5:43 left in the fourth quarter. The Longhorns get the ball after a failed onside kick and move the ball down the field and drain the clock. This good run to the right moves the ball to the 20. The Longhorns continue to get first downs and continue to drain the clock. This run to the 1-yard line makes the clock tick down to close to a minute left in the game. The Knights defense won't allow the Longhorns to cross the goal line. On 4th and 3, the Longhorns line up. Tamon goes up the middle, but is stopped on the half-yard line. The Knights call timeout and get one last play on offense. With 24 seconds left in the game, the Knights line up for their last play. They decide to run it up the middle. The ball is stopped at the 4-yard line. The clock ticks down to 0-0, and the Longhorns win by district.
Always believe. Always believe. Always believe. Always believe. Always believe. Always believe, baby. Baby. Please always believe, Lord. Always believe, baby.
This has been George Ranch Longhorn Friday Night Lights 2014. It's been produced by Cherry Toops. Always believe.